I first came across the idea of Window, I thought that it was extremely interesting just because I'd not seen anything that really helped me to gauge, as we mentioned earlier, about how well brands are actually doing. Like we said, you see news and you see the things about Patagonia, but there's a lot of information available about that company, but not a lot available about other companies, especially with regards to sustainability and well-being and diversity, equality, and inclusion, and their efforts that they're making towards making the planet a better place. So for Window to have the idea of putting this all in one space and building a positive impact through helping the upcoming generation, which I'm a part of, and also through helping companies improve their, so I guess it's not improve their image, but show what they're doing well, is a journey that I thought, well, this is a great opportunity to be a part of this this incredible journey, because the impact that it's having. People starting to think more consciously about where they're working, what the values of that company is, what the mission of that company is, and whether they're actually making an important change. I notice now that students would prefer to work at companies that are doing the right thing, right? So these seems, whether they end up doing so or not is another thing, but that's always the place that they would prefer, because with all the issues going on in the world now, they would prefer to be making things better after having the conscious sort of understanding that they could be doing this, because they've seen examples of it now. People are starting to go towards that more, and this is why Window is so important, because it helps us actually determine who is it that we need to be looking at, and who is it that we should be looking to work for if we want to make these positive changes. Because right now it's sometimes you just see news stories here and there about good things and bad things from each company, and it's hard to put that all together and measure it. And it's interesting to consider as well, like you mentioned, that these people are going to be a part of and form, I think it's like a third of the workforce by 2030, right? And those numbers are high.
Yeah,
it's not maybe like 3 out of 10 students look to say that they're how sustainable a company is sort of influences the decision. It's more towards 8 or 9 out of 10, and it's something that's going to play a huge role in the future of how companies have to really display themselves and what they actually have to do, not just displaying what they do and talking about it, but also what the actual goals are and what the companies are doing.